The Big Issue. Breaking down the issues that matter.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of The Big Issue on the Leadership Television. My name is Bode Gbadebo. Today is the last edition for the week, and of course, the first edition for the new month of September. On The Big Issue today, we shall be talking to a popular Nigerian polyglot and master of ceremonies, Mr. Adedeji Odulesi, who will be joining us live from Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital. And of course, we shall be looking at the issue of languages in our quest to foster national unity. Mr. Adedeji will be sharing his experience with us. Now, joining me now is my guest, Mr. Adedeji Odulesi, who joins us live from Lagos. Good evening, Mr. Odulesi.
Viewers.
Yeah, it's my pleasure that you're joining us on this show for the first time, and for our viewers to also have a feel of you. So it's our pleasure. Yeah, like I said, Mr. Odulesi is a popular Nigerian polyglot and master of ceremonies. But before we begin the show, Mr. Odulesi, I want our viewers to take a look at the short video before we start the show.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adedeji Odulesi. 100% Yoruba by birth, 100% detribalized Nigerian by choice. Adedeji Odulesi lórúkọ mi, Yorùbá pọ́nbélé ni mí. Ìjẹ̀bú-rí bá mi, Ìjẹ̀bú-rí èmi. Dèdè mẹ́rin fa kókó wé kífẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀ka ọ̀bọ̀ sórí ètò wé. Bí kànkè dípàlà mẹ́gẹ̀ n'ụbọchị nketa. Anyị ga-ahụrịrị ndị Igbo n'ebe ahụ. Ọ bụrụ na ndị Igbo anọghị ebe ahụ. Makaranta na musamman Deeper Life High School suka shirya mana mun gode kwarai da gaske ga Allah madaukakin sarki. Nous sommes ici à Lagos, la Centre d'Excellence, et nous sommes aussi un programme by Deeper Life High School organisiert. My name is Adedeji Odulesi. Ich komme aus Nigeria. Ich will mostrar mi capacidad de hablar muchas idiomas. Gracias.
Well, that was Mr. Adedeji Odulesi, a popular polyglot. Mr. Odulesi, in that video, I remember watching you say you are a proud Nigerian and also a proud Yoruba man. But here are you speaking 8 languages, even with your own local Ijebu dialect. So, I don't know, before I delve into how you come about all these talents, as a Nigerian, let me have your take first about the state of the nation. Are you okay? Are you satisfied with the way Nigeria is or not?
All right. Thank you for having me here this evening. Obviously, I am not satisfied with the state of the nation. Apparently, the nation is having so much challenges, unrest here and there. There is poverty in the land that we are supposed to have abundance, and there is a lot of agitation going on, and there are misconceptions between our different constituents of a great nation. Definitely, this could be better. The situation could be better. It's not that we're doing too badly, but definitely it could be better. So that's why I'm dissatisfied, knowing that we have a lot that we could do better. That's my take.
All right, Mr. Odulesi, you are a polyglot. Everybody knows. I've been watching your videos for some time now on Facebook. You speak about 8 languages. So, what is the experience like for a person like you who have such a real talent, I would say, a real talent? So what's the experience like? I know people will see you, they recognize you, you go from place to place. So what's the experience like?
Well, it's enthralling, really, because it's not a common talent. Okay, it's not common. So when people meet me public places, they are amazed that wow. And the question is always how did you attain this feat? How did you achieve it? So it's something that makes one happy, and something that makes one appreciated really wherever I go to, especially as a master of ceremonies where I go to anchor events. You can see this connection between different Nigerians. It's so rewarding to see that people appreciate it. When you speak their language, they feel excited and they connect immediately, regardless of all the political tension we have. Oh, leave that one aside. People are amazed and happy when they hear you speak their language, whether they are foreigners, whether they are Nigerians, from it cuts across. There's this excitement that, oh, you can speak my language. Wow. And for the language I don't speak, they encourage me, please speak my language. So that's the experience.
All right, so I know you were born a Yoruba man. So how come you can speak Hausa, you can speak French, you can speak German, you can speak Igbo, and which other language? I know about it. You can speak Spanish. So you've been to Spain, you've been to France. Or how do you come about these languages?
To be sincere, I learned all the languages here in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So I've not been to Spain, I've not been to France. I learned them here. All right. So I was born in Warri, Delta State.
Yeah.
So there I learned Yoruba at home with my parents.
Okay.
I learned English at school, and I learned Pidgin on the street. My parents being civil servant, my daddy federal civil servant, they were transferred to Sokoto, and I spent 10 years there, because if I add my national youth service call to it, it makes it 10 years. So I learned Hausa at Sokoto. Then for Igbo, I learned Igbo at Imo State. Then for French, and I learned French. I went to school to learn French, so that was easy for me. All right. Up to today, I still learn French at school. Okay. So donc c'est facile. Then German, I went to Goethe Institute. That was where I learned German. Goethe Institute in Lagos. Spanish, I learned that one online. But you know, for French, we did a little in secondary school, but you will say that is not enough, n'est-ce pas? Yeah, so on a daily basis, I study French, and you will recognize and remember that Nigeria is completely, totally surrounded by French-speaking countries. So I get to meet French speakers all the time. Donc, c'est facile pour moi.
What's the meaning of that you just said?
So therefore, it's easy for me.
Oh, that's good. You know something? I was taught French while I was in secondary school, but I would say we are making jests of the language, and we lost everything. I
get you.
Running audiences at the international occasions, you know, making good money.
Absolutely.
Oh, good. So I want to know, is there anybody in your family, immediate family, your wife, your children following your footsteps?
Oui, ma femme parle français, elle enseigne français. My wife speaks French, she teaches French.
Oh.
Vous comprenez?
Okay. Understood.
Donc, therefore, my children also, to an extent, they speak and they understand.
Okay.
So let me share this with you. Years back, my wife and myself communicate codedly in French in the presence of the children. But I think
so there is this video I played at the beginning of this program. You also recall. I discovered that you posted that video on August 18 on your Facebook page, and you wrote something there that this is a video that changed your about 10 years story to glory. Can you shed more light about that?
So the reality is that for many years I was sewing into this language stuff, okay? And the impact was not corresponding. So people walk up to me and tell me that I should be seen in high places. I should be here and there anchoring for the governor of Lagos State, the presidency, that those people doing it are not better than me. But I was not there. I was anchoring events with all the talent and passion, but I'm very passionate about it. If you see me anchor, I anchor with a lot of passion. But I get just like 20, 25,000. Every effort to take it higher, they say, no. If I don't accept 25,000, then they'll call somebody. So I said, okay, bring it, I'll accept. So eventually one day, Deeper Life High School invited me for their event. Okay, that was August 2019. So they said, they now saw they said I should show them a video. So I showed them 1 or 2 videos. They said, wow, how much will you charge us? I said, no, I'm not charging you anything. I'll do it for God. I'll do it for free, because I also worship in Deeper Life. So I did it for them, and the ambience was awesome. And then my passion, the way I used to do, where I paid 20,000, that's what I did there with a lot of passion. But the audience was something else. So they reacted positively. And then the recording, there were video cameras. The church brought their best materials there, because it's an arm. The church, the school is an arm of the church. So they brought the kind of equipment they would bring if our general superintendent, Pastor Kumi, came around. Those are the kind of things they brought there. So everything was perfect. And in the video, and me too, by the video of God, I was perfect that day. The audience were perfect too. So that's Yoruba will say 2 gave 4. The team was perfect, and then the video went viral, and then it changed my story. That very year, I started going to Abuja. I wasn't going to Abuja before. That very year, I started flying with airplane. I'd never flown with airplane in Nigeria, but I'd flown with airplane outside Nigeria, but I'd never flown in Nigeria. And I was 40-something. In fact, I was 48 that year. That year, people started booking me to Abuja, to Port Harcourt. They would pay my flights to through. They would take me to a hotel, Hilton Hotel, everywhere. So that year, I started earning how many figures? 7 figures. You will not believe it. That year, I started earning 7 figures.
So that was the boom period. Like the Nigerian one.
That was it. That was it.
Video also wowed me, and that was when I decided that I will track you and make sure that you also appear on this show.
Wow.
All right, I still have a couple of questions for you, but before we proceed, we need to go on a short break where I allow you to take little water, Mr. Odulesi. So,
all right. Thank you.
We'll be back. It's a short break.
I'm right here with you. Thank you.
The Big Issue. Breaking down the issues that matter.
Be part of our brand. Leadership for God and country.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adedeji Odulesi. 100% Yoruba by birth, 100% detribalized Nigerian by choice. Adedeji Odulesi lórúkọ mi, Yorùbá pọ́nbélé ni mí. Ìjẹ̀bú-rí bá mi, Ìjẹ̀bú-rí èmi. Dede mẹ́rin fa kókó wé kí fẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀ka ọ̀bọ̀ sórí ètò wé. Bí kànkè Deeper Life High School mege n'ụbọchị nketa. Anyị ga-ahụrịrị ndị Igbo n'ebe ahụ. Ọ bụrụ na ndị Igbo anọghị ebe ahụ. Makaranta na musamman Deeper Life High School suka shirya mana. Mun gode kwarai da gaske ga Allah madaukakin sarki. Nous sommes ici à Lagos, la centre d'excellence, et nous sommes ici aussi un programme by Deeper Life High School organisé My name is Adedeji Odulesi. Is coming out of Nigeria. Is for mostrar mi capacidad de hablar muchas idiomas. Gracias.
All right, welcome back, viewers. It's still the big issue for this Friday, September 1, 2023. And of course, I've been talking with a popular Nigerian polyglot, Mr. Adedeji Odulesi, who joined us live from Lagos. Welcome back, Mr. Odulesi. Now, for the breakthrough video at the Deeper Life High School in Mowe, in Ogun State, I believe, you have been doing shows on Facebook and YouTube, inviting people like you to come and talk to them, polyglot like you. So what informed that show of inviting people who also have the talent of speaking more than 4 or 5 languages? What is the idea behind that?
Okay. So I looked at it with time that what else could I do aside from it being myself speaking languages?
Yeah.
I get fascinated when I come across other people who can speak. Like very don't say other people. So one day I decided to call a lady with the people Igbo. She let you at Italian. There's never been to you. So people love this, yes. But we love this one, but we similar to this one. So people love it, but because of the interview, it now came to 19 Nigeria because she said she loved the people, she loved people's food, the fact that I love that I ever that married an Igbo man. You know, and it's not even the East. It was so, people love to go look at people, you know, Yoruba person, marry people, and then they live peacefully and things like that. You know, some of the things people should be misunderstanding. It's okay, we have to break it. No, it's not like that. So people who are not like that, they believe them to enjoy them. That was what inspired me. Let's invite other people. So we say now we take two in one. Language, culture, language, integration. And that's how the program came to speak. So then I
I've been bringing very revealing things about our cultural heritage. And that is how the program has been going on from strength to strength, I should say.
I'm talking about language and national integration. So what role do you think languages can play in fostering national unity, national cohesion? Again, the background that of recent, you see the bad stories emanating from across the country. Lack of unity, you know, in tribal wars, intertribal wars, religious crisis, and the rest of them. So what role do you think languages can actually play in fostering national unity and cohesion?
Yes, languages have a great role to play because if you understand someone's language, you will be at peace with the person, most likely. Because when you understand someone's language, you understand why they behave in a particular way. You can't understand someone's language without
It seems that connection to Mr. Adedeji Odulesi is frozen, but I hope we'll be able to reestablish our connection with him in order to round up the show. But while my technical people are trying to do that, we can see, have a look at what he's doing and what he has done before.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adedeji Odulesi. 100% Yoruba by birth, 100% detribalized Nigerian by choice. Adedeji Odulesi lórúkọ mi. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adedeji Odulesi. 100% Yoruba by birth, 100% detribalized Nigerian by choice. Adedeji Odulesi lórúkọ mi, Yorùbá pọ́nbélé ni mí. Ìjẹ̀bú-rí bá mi, Ìjẹ̀bú-rí èmi. Dede mẹ́rin fa kókó wé kífẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀ka àbọ̀ sórí ètò wé. Bí kànkè Deeper Life High School mege n'ụbọchị nketa. Anyị ga-ahụrịrị ndị Igbo n'ebe ahụ. Aburu nandi bana geba makaranta na musamman Deeper Life High School suka shirya mana mun gode kwarai da gaske ga Allah madakakin sarki. Nous sommes ici à Lagos, la Centre d'Excellence, et nous sommes ici aussi un programme by Deeper Life High School organisé. My name is Adedeji Odulesi, is coming out of Nigeria, is for mostrar mi capacidad de hablar muchas idiomas. Gracias. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adedeji Odulesi. 100% Yoruba by birth, 100% detribalized Nigerian by choice. Adedeji Odulesi lórúkọ mi, Yorùbá pọ́nbélé ni mí. Ìjẹ̀bú-rí bá mi, Ìjẹ̀bú-rí èmi. Dede mẹ́rin fa kókó wé kífẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀ka ọ̀bọ̀ sórí ètò wé. Bí kànkè Deeper Life High School mege n'ụbọchị nketa. Anyị ga-ahụrịrị ndị Igbo n'ebe ahụ. Ọ bụrụ na ndị Igbo anọghị ebe ahụ, makaranta na musamman Deeper Life High School suka shirya mana mun gode kwarai da gaske ga Allah madakakin sarki. Nous sommes ici à Lagos, la Centre d'Excellence, et nous sommes ici aussi un programme by Deeper Life High School organisé. My name is Adedeji Odulesi, is coming out of Nigeria, is for mostrar mi capacidad de hablar muchas idiomas. Gracias. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adedeji Odulesi. 100% Yoruba by birth, 100% detribalized Nigerian by choice. Adedeji Odulesi lórúkọ mi, Yorùbá pọ́nbélé ni mí. Ìjẹ̀bú-rí bá mi, Ìjẹ̀bú-rí èmi. Dede mẹ́rin fa kókó wé kífẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀ka ọ̀bọ̀ sórí ètò wé. Bí kànkè Deeper High School mege n'ụbọchị nketa. Anyị ga-ahụrịrị ndị Igbo n'ebe ahụ. Ọ bụrụ na ndị Igbo anọghị ebe ahụ, makaranta na musamman Deeper Life High School suka shirya mana mun gode kwarai da gaske ga Allah madakakin sarki. Nous sommes ici à Lagos, la Centre d'Excellence, et nous sommes ici aussi un programme by Deeper Life High School organisé. My name is Adedeji Odulesi, is coming out of Nigeria, is for mostrar mi capacidad de hablar muchas idiomas. Gracias. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adedeji Odulesi. 100% Yoruba by birth, 100% detribalized Nigerian by choice. Adedeji Odulesi lórúkọ mi, Yorùbá pọ́nbélé ni mí. Ìjẹ̀bú-rí bá mi, Ìjẹ̀bú-rí èmi. Dede mẹ́rin fa kókó wé kífẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀ka ọ̀bọ̀ sórí ètò wé. Bí kànkè. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adedeji Odulesi.
Back with Mr. Adedeji Odulesi, our guest, and a popular Nigerian polyglot who join us live from Lagos. Mr. Odulesi, I hope your connection is now okay. So, I asked you before the network glitch about the place of languages in fostering national cohesion, national unity. Given the fact that you know the position where our country is now, we have a lot of challenges beyond political, tribal issues, religious issues, crisis, and the rest of them. So how can languages actually foster cohesion and national unity?
Yes, so our appreciation of our languages have a large role to play. If our languages are promoted, learning of languages, like it's done at the National Youth Service Corps level, it will lead to cohesion a lot. You see, from my interviews, I've discovered that those who, during their youth service, travel to another...
It seems the same challenge with Mr. Odulesi's connection, and we are actually out of time, and it's very painful that, he's back. You can round up your thoughts, sir.
Yes, I'm back. So the Youth Service Corps showed that a lot of people can learn a lot from languages and appreciate ourselves once we understand our languages. People who have left where they are and have gone to other places to acquire other languages tend to be more tolerant, tend to be more appreciative of other people than people who just stay where they are. They have never left where they are. It's whatever they are fed that they tend to believe. So when they are fed lies, they believe those lies. I don't know if that answers
very,
the question.
very instructive and interesting.
For myself, for instance, because I speak many languages, in the course of learning those languages, I didn't just learn the language, I learned the culture.
Oh, good.
Because I learned the culture, I tend to appreciate people. You cannot tell me an Hausa man is a terrible man. I will not believe you, because Hausas have been a blessing to me. You can't tell me Igbo people are bad people.
Exactly.
You see,
because anywhere you go
to, there are both good and bad. Yes. Good people exist everywhere. Bad people exist everywhere.
Too. I grew up in Hausa land.
So Kaganko.
From your state. But I don't understand French. I don't understand German. I don't understand Spanish. But maybe tomorrow when you set up an institute for international languages, I may enroll Mr. Adedeji. No thanks to you for creating time to join us on the big issue this evening, Mr. Adedeji. It's quite a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Let me give you one Kobo advice that may make you to blow again, like the deeper life experience. If you can read leadership newspaper every day, I bet you make more money. So just make sure you read leadership newspaper every day. Whether you get a copy of the newspaper,
so I'll become a leader. So I'll become a leader, right?
.ng every day.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you, a popular Nigerian polyglot and master of ceremonies, Mr. Adedeji Odulesi, who join us live from Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital. That was about the size of today's show of the big issue. Make a result next week, Monday, for a fresh edition of the show. My name remains Body. It's bye from here.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.